In the vast silence of the universe, most things move unseen. Worlds collide. Stars are born. Comets evaporate into dust. And through it all, the cosmos keeps its secrets. But every once in a great while, something drifts out of the darkness and into our light. Something ancient. Something foreign. Something that reminds us how small and how connected we really are. This is the story of 3I/Atlas, a visitor from another star system. Only the third interstellar object humanity has ever detected. A comet shaped by a different sun, forged under different conditions, and carrying with it a chemical memory of a world we may never know. It arrived quietly. It revealed itself slowly, and it behaved in ways no comet ever has. What follows is not a story of speculation, but of wonder. A calm, scientific journey through a mystery born in another corner of the galaxy. On July 1, 2025, a robotic telescope in Chile scanned the night sky. The Atlas survey, built to detect dangerous asteroids, picked up a faint speck of light. Magnitude 20, almost invisible. It looked like a star, a single unmoving point in a sky full of billions. But then, the next morning, astronomers ran the orbital calculations. And everything changed. The object wasn't circling the sun. It wasn't trapped by our star's gravity. Its path wasn't elliptical, but hyperbolic. This meant only one thing: came from outside our solar system. The third object in all of human history to do so, and it was heading directly toward the inner planets. Within hours, it had a name: 3I/Atlas, the third interstellar object ever discovered by humankind. But unlike the strange shard of Oumuamua, or the icy natural form of Borisov, this one evolved. At first, 3I/Atlas appeared inert, just a cold traveler drifting toward our sun. But as it approached the warmer regions of the solar system, it stirred. The faint glow expanded. A coma formed, gas and dust boiling away from the nucleus. But this coma was unusual. It brightened too early. It brightened too quickly. And it brightened in ways that didn't match ordinary comets. Most comets behave predictably. Their ices warm, vaporize, and form jets. But 3I/Atlas seemed to glow from within, almost as if its energy was rising before it should have. Astronomers noticed additional anomalies. The coma was too stable. The temperature was unusual. And its early emission patterns did not behave like typical solar system comets. Even stranger, the nucleus itself appeared massive, possibly several kilometers wide. Robust. Durable. A survivor of millions of years in deep space. Objects this large seldom make interstellar journeys intact. And yet, here it was. To understand 3I/Atlas, we must imagine its true voyage. For millions, perhaps billions, of years, it drifted through interstellar darkness. No worms, no sunlight, no protection from cosmic forces. Just endless, silent motion. During that time, cosmic rays sculpted its skin. They carved molecules apart. They fused atoms together. They formed a hardened radiation crust, possibly 10 or 20 meters thick. This outer shell was ancient, eroded, darkened by time, preserving beneath it the chemical fingerprints of a star system that may no longer exist. That hardened shell would later play a crucial role, because it would help the comet survive its encounter with our sun. But before that moment came, 3I/Atlas revealed something unexpected. It began to change color. When first discovered, the comet appeared reddish, a typical color for bodies baked by cosmic radiation. But then in September, almost without warning, it turned green. Not a faint green. A vivid, vibrant glow, clearly visible to astronomers worldwide. Green comets are rare. The color comes from diatomic carbon and cyanogen, molecules that glow green when broken apart by sunlight. This meant that deeper, more fragile organic material was being exposed for the first time in millions of years. But before scientists could fully understand this transformation, the comet changed again. By early November, the glow shifted to blue. Blue, the color of ionized gases. Carbon monoxide stripped of electrons by the solar wind. 3 colors. 3 chemical states. 3 distinct layers revealed as sunlight peeled back its outer shell. No comet in memory had ever displayed such rapid, dramatic transitions. This was not just a visitor. It was a layered time capsule. Then, the comet began to grow tails. Not 1, not 2, but multiple. Thin jets, column-like streams of gas erupting from rotating vents. Some bending with the solar wind, others straight as needles. These weren't random outbursts. They were organized structures. And then came the rarest of all phenomena. An anti-tail. A tail that seemed, visually, to point toward the sun. Impossible, yet real. An optical effect created by Earth's shifting perspective. And the comet's sheet of heavy dust particles. It was a moment astronomers rarely get to witness. A visitor from another star, creating a geometry of light and dust that defied expectation. But the real test was approaching fast. 3I/Atlas was about to face the most perilous part of its journey. Perihelion, its closest approach to the Sun. October 29, 2025. 4 days. Tension built in observatories around the world. Most comets do not survive perihelion. The heat cracks their surfaces. Jets rip them apart. The tidal forces shatter them into dust. 3I/Atlas approached the Sun with breathtaking speed. 210,000 kilometers per hour. As it drew near, it brightened. Suddenly, violently. A burst of light, 15 times brighter than before. Either the comet had fractured, or something deep within had awakened. For several days, it disappeared behind the sun, hidden from Earth's view. And when it emerged, it was still intact, scarred, reshaped, but very much alive. Not just surviving, but becoming even more active. Fresh vents had broken open. New jets erupted. The color shifted once more into a pale, electric blue. Perihelion had not destroyed it. It had revealed it. But surviving the sun was only part of the story. A more subtle question followed. Did the comet's trajectory change? A small shift, only a few arcseconds, but measurable. Most scientists attributed it to irradiation pressure, uneven jets acting like thrusters, thermal forces cracking open deeper layers. All natural causes. But the precision of the shift, the structured jet patterns, and the timing left some astronomers quietly contemplative, not suspicious, not conspiratorial, just humbled by the unknown, because we still have only seen 3 interstellar objects. And if each has behaved strangely, what does that say about the nature of visitors from beyond our sun? By mid-December 2025, 3I/Atlas will pass 269 million kilometers from Earth. A safe, distant flyby. Then it will head outward, past Mars, past Jupiter, beyond the glow of sunlight, back into the deep, cold night between stars. By the early 2030s, it will leave the planetary region entirely. And after that, we will never see it again. Our moment with it, this tiny intersection of cosmic paths, will be over forever. But what it leaves behind is precious. Spectra of water, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, data on its jets, clues about its layered structure, proof that interstellar comets carry the same building blocks found in our own solar system, evidence that the chemistry of worlds may be universal. 3I/Atlas is not an alien craft, not a machine, not a message. It is something far more profound, a piece of another solar system that drifted across the galaxy and crossed paths with ours, a messenger of chemistry, a relic of a different star, a traveler shaped by cosmic forces, older than our world. Its presence tells us that we are not isolated, that matter flows freely through the galaxy, that the seeds of life, water, organic molecules, carbon chains, are shared between stars by objects just like this one. Perhaps some of the molecules that shaped life on Earth came from a visitor like this, hundreds of millions of years ago. Perhaps we owe more to the cosmos than we can ever truly understand. If you step outside on a clear night and look toward the constellation Virgo, you may see nothing more than a faint smudge of light. But remember what it truly is: an ancient traveler from a world we will never see, a memory of a distant sun, a fragment of a story billions of years old. It came from darkness, passed briefly through our light, and now returns to the dark, carrying its mysteries with it. For a moment in time, our paths crossed. We learned what we could. The rest belongs to the universe. This was 3I/Atlas, the silent visitor from another star.